I'm Shadoe Stevens, and now we're up to our long-distance dedication. And it's from a woman in Covington, Kentucky, with a story that's unfortunately all too real. She writes, "Dear Shadoe, my parents divorced when I was very young, and I lived with my father. When I was 9, my dad remarried a beautiful woman named Lois. I didn't easily accept my new mom, and for 8 long years, Lois and I constantly fought with each other. But when I turned 17, all that changed, and Lois and I became friends. We'd shop together and have long heart-to-heart talks, and a few times we even went dancing. But not much later, Lois and my father got a divorce, and she moved to Amarillo, Texas to be with her daughter. In 1986, Lois remarried, and a month later, I too got married. But my husband soon became abusive and even tried to kill me. When my marriage ended, I got no understanding from my family. They accused me of provoking my assault. That is, everyone but Lois. Even though she was 1,200 miles away, she wrote me encouraging letters. She was truly my friend in my time of need. She came to visit that Christmas, and we had a great time. We vowed to always stay in touch. But after she returned to Texas, I never saw or heard from her again. My phone calls and letters went unanswered. I heard that her new husband was jealous of my father and refused to let her communicate with anyone associated with him. Last May, we received word that Lois was missing. And 2 days later, Lois's body was found in her bedroom closet. Her husband was apprehended in Colorado 2 months ago and accused of beating and strangling her to death. Shadoe, I feel an emptiness, like someone has taken something very precious from me. At Lois's funeral, as I said goodbye, I realized that it could have been me. Looking at her battered and bruised face, I promised Lois that I would see to it that she didn't die for nothing. People ask, why did she stay with the man who beat her? I think I know why, because I've been there. Just like the many women I've met at my local women's crisis center. Maybe Lois was afraid and ashamed, or like so many other women, maybe she didn't know that there was help available. More women need to know that help is out there, and there are many people who can help them rise above the madness. My heart goes out to these desperate women and their children. So, Shadoe, could you please play One Moment in Time by Whitney Houston for Lois? I want to believe that she did make a difference, and that she didn't die in vain. Sincerely, Marcy, Covington, Kentucky. Well, Marcy, here's your long-distance dedication.